Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Eric, and I thought today we would talk about how not to fail as a small farm. Now, everybody's got their own reason of why they want to start a small farm, and no reason is right and no reason is wrong. Some want homegrown beef and chicken and pork, where others are looking to subsidize, their income by selling at farmers markets, selling beef hanging or walking to selling them to the sale. And other people want simply a better way of life for their family and the kids. They're all good reasons, but you really need to get the paper and pencil out and start writing down, reasons why, uh, expectations, because it's hard work. Anybody that approaches wanting to get into farming and doesn't think that it's going to be a lot of work, I got news for you. It is. It's good, healthy work. And you're working outside most of the time, which most of us enjoy. And we're our own boss. But it's hard to keep a farm going, a smaller one, solely on the income off the farm. Can it be done? Yes. But most often the case, one or both of the adults are working out to subsidize their living. Now, if you create a really good niche where your gross sales are up there and your profits are there, then great. But normally that takes a little bit of time. And when you start talking that, you're talking volume. So you're not raising one or two beef cows where you're going to put one in your own freezer and then sell one. Now you're looking at selling at least 4 to 5 to 6 a month just to try to get the income coming in. Same thing with chickens. If you're going to raise the chickens for eggs, do you have a market for the eggs in your local area? Are you in the goat farming, for goat meat or goat milk? Look look around at where you would like to concentrate and see if it's saturated or not already. See, I don't do the farmers markets, but there's nothing wrong with doing the farmers markets. That's a lot of people. That's where they sell their excess vegetables, eggs. You know, you have it. Uh, I own another business, so I mean, the main reason I got back into what I classify as small farming, I've got 46 head of beef cows, is I was simply looking for a way to just cover the taxes on all the property that the farm owns and cover the cost of the upkeep on the equipment. But the other thing that a lot of people don't look at is if you're going to do, let's say, your own haying, well, that requires flexibility from your job that you're working out. If you're working out, it requires flexibility because you need to make hay when it's dry and sunshine and not when it's raining. I can remember back when I was still dairy farming and working out, I used to take a 2 weeks vacation from July 4th on. But it was a hit or miss. But my work at the mines was flexible enough so that if we had rain come in for 2 or 3 days, I simply went back to work and was able to use my vacation at the end instead of having it just being home in the rain. And the other thing is equipment. I see a lot of small homesteaders go out and buy brand new compact tractors and a brand new this and brand new that. You don't need brand new. If I were going to get started in the business of where I had, you know, some beef, some dairy, some poultry, some swine, pigs, goats, I would start it off in a way that for the first couple of years, I think I would buy the feed because I think most times if you're not familiar with how to operate equipment, that you can get in over your head in a hurry. And one of the best ways to do this is to actually make a deal with one of your local farmers that you will help them with their haying in exchange for so much hay for your animals. Because it's a win-win. The farmer could use some help, and you're getting feed for less than what it would normally have costed you, and you're getting experience of how to do and how not to do certain things, whether it's when to mow hay, when to rake it, when is the hay dry enough to bale. These are all things that you need to learn. And, you know, can you learn it from a textbook? I don't think so. I think there's a lot of folks out there that have just come out of college and for ag and think that they got it all figured out. At least I did, because I did a 2-year stint right out of high school for agriculture because I had all these ideas. But you really need to sit down, paper and pencil, figure out, write down why you want to get in, what are your expectations, how is the market in the area that you want to try to fit into, whether it be beef, poultry, swine, could be any or all the above. Who's already doing it? Talk with them about what's going on. And is there room for somebody else in that area? Or create your own niche. You know, I know a number of people that are raising just free-range chickens, thousands of them, and they're actually being processed and shipped right to consumers. Same thing with beef. You know, there's a number of farmers that are selling beef, USDA stamped beef. You pick what you want, and some of them are doing packages like, 10 pounds of hamburger, 5 pounds of steak, 1 2-pound roast in a box as a package, or so much a pound for each one. So I hope this gets you thinking a little bit, because the last thing I want to see is you fail. But real farmers, ones that have lasted over time, have failed and realized what they did wrong and did it better the next time. And that's how we learn. So I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching.